SHECK WES recently released his new single BALLIN Draft 2020, a dark trap beat made out of mainly dark distorted bell pattern. I have broken down the simple music theory and sound selection behind this melody and how it works, so yeah, today I'll show you how to make a beat like Draft 2020 by SHECK WES. With that said, let's begin. As always, I'll break this beat down into 3 parts: the melody, the drums, and the arrangement and effects. So let's start with the melody. The melody is pretty much a dark bell pattern, but the layers it has managed to make the beat feel full without that many elements. If you take all the notes in this melody and rearrange them, you can see that this melody exists inside of a C minor chord. The whole progression uses pretty much only the notes of one chord because the repetition is really important when it comes to dark trap beats. You want your melody to be as repetitive as possible while also keeping it interesting. A good trick is to use the notes that are right next to each other in the scale. For some reason, this small pitch change gives the melody a darker feel to it. And also try to not add more than 2 notes per beat. So let's try to recreate that. Since this melody is so simple, you need to pay attention to your sound selection so that the pattern doesn't feel empty. For this melody, I used this bell, this vocal chop for ambience, and this extra effects to give more body to the bell. So if you want your dark melody to feel full with less elements, try layering sound. And that's pretty much it for the melody. Let's move on to the drums. The drums on this beat has 5 main elements: a clap, hi-hat, the hi-hats are pretty much what are going to drive the bounce of the beat, so try to play with the rolls till you get something that sounds good. This beat puts the hi-hat rolls at the end of each bar. Snare for extra bounce. This beat doesn't have a kick, so just add a hard short 808. I couldn't find a hard short 808, so I added a kick and took the volume way down, but that's a secret though. This is what we have so far. Now let's go over the arrangement and effects. This beat has only 2 stages, either the melody and 808 you hear in the intro, or the melody and the drums. This is because the beat is so simple that artists can pretty much go crazy on it, and SHECK WES does, so you don't really want to take attention away from that by changing a lot in the beat. So basically, when it starts to get boring, you take the drums out, and when that starts to get boring, you bring them back in. So yeah, that's how to make a beat like 2020 Draft by SHECK WES. If you want to download the loops used in this video, there's a free download link in the description. Subscribe for more, and as always, see ya.